What is up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Those of you watching live on Twitch or TikTok, also thank you to those of you that watch the recorded version on YouTube. This is GT3 Americas from the Mexico GP circuit.
The estimated strength of field is 702. The road is closed. Looks like you should be lining up behind us. We're going to restart it.
So we are starting P3. The dust that I feel like specifically here, but there's a couple other tracks as well. The amount of dust that is visible is absolutely bonkers. I don't know how Brad did not get a slowdown. He tried. Brad's just so far out in front now, though.
Okay.
not quick enough to get any closer to Brad. I didn't ruin your race, bud. You ruined it yourself. I'm not that quick. Jeez. Five minutes to go. Gave up so much speed inside that stadium section. I was up on the lap and just gave it all away. Last lap, and that is a blistering lap, 43.5. Try to rotate the car a little more by grabbing more curb, but it's such a fine line. You start to grab more curb and it just wants to pull the car around. Tried. I mean, to be honest with you, that's an awesome result. That's a really, really awesome result. P2, super tough battle, which I actually want to go back and take a look at. So go ahead and do that now. So here's me, Rexy, and here is Brian. So first off, what's his face? Brad completely cut that first corner, and I don't know how he didn't get a slowdown. Like, because he just misses, and then he just decides that he's gonna like, and I mean, maybe he did get a slowdown, but if he did, it's not drastic enough, to be completely honest. Because he should have been closed right in on me. So I'm pretty solidly P2 right now. I don't get the best run through here, and Brad does. He starts to close in. He gets alongside. I let him pass. I was thinking about doing the crossover, but I just couldn't get there. I close up on him here into the stadium section under braking. Not there. And then I get a better run through this to his inside. Okay. So we... Far chase. Okay, so here's my thoughts. And I feel like I'm really unbiased in these thoughts. Like even though it's me and someone else. I am pretty clearly showing intent to try to pass, to attempt to pass. More likely than not, it's probably going to be in most cases it's going to be more or less a dive bomb. Here it's not. I was able to get a good enough run off of the corner that I am able to get in here, get on that yellow curb, which helps turn the car, so that way I'm giving him still an outside lane here, and I'll run it forward. So I come in, he's he's kind of done this, and I feel like it was a defensive move on his part to try to stop a pass, but he comes out wide and is coming and is gonna have like a shallow exit. So anyways, I come in, I hit the curb perfectly as I was trying to. It rotates the car. So car rotates. His shallow exit. We then make contact. However, all this time period, I am at this point, at this point, I am to his inside. Not by much, but I am to his inside. So, and when I say I'm to his inside, I'm not saying he should yield the corner to me. I'm saying that he needs to then adjust the line that he's taking through the corner. Or he should adjust the line that he's taking through the corner, so that way we can both, safely make it through the corner. So we get into each other. He spins. He then gets corrected off of my front bumper. And we continue. At this point, we're 3 wide coming into turn 1. Yellow backs out, and Brian runs it little deeper than I do. I'm looking for the like crossover. It's not there. So he remains ahead. Hold on, I just gotta note something. So I get him kind of on the brakes. I close up pretty well. But, you know, not able to get anything done. Through here, I think I get a pretty good run. I think about the inside dive bomb. It's not there. Go for the crossover. Once again, not there. But I'm just going to run. And then so here, this is the other one. So I have, try to find a good overhead shot. Okay. Yeah. So I have a good run on him. I'm closing up. And he, like, there's a lane here. It's not a great lane, but there's a lane here. And so he closes that lane off. And then when he brakes, I get into him. He kind of, he doesn't spin, but he goes off. And then I'm a little curious what happens here, because I feel like he, at that point, kind of got mad and wanted to run into me. But I want to see. Actually, here, we'll just do this. And Brian. That's where I get into him. Yeah. So at that point, he was just mad, and he was trying to run into me. Which he then failed at. And he continues here for a little bit. And then he spins and kind of like rage crashes. And then super rage crashes. Oh man, that's good. And then that's when he then sends me the "you are quick enough to not spin others on the first few laps, but thanks for ruining my race." Once again, like, I didn't intentionally spin him, and if anything, like, it's a racing incident. You know, I could say, hey, first couple laps, like, you shouldn't be driving so, like, super defensively. You know, like, there's really nothing that I did that was super egregious. So, is what it is. We'll take a look at the results just to see what they look like here. So here we are. Yeah, that was a super low split, which explains why I was the number one car. Started third, finished second. That unfortunately went down, but that's not surprising. That went up, and then 41 championship points, which is nice, but it doesn't get us a whole heck of a lot, to be completely honest. As always, guys, I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back pretty shortly for IMSA Fixed running the GTP. But thanks for watching the GT3 Americas. Greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.